often the students will kind of come to me and say, XYZ student, their vibe is not super positive. And sometimes if we're having a class meeting and I'm facing one way or another, I don't necessarily see sort of those little things of like facial expressions or, the person's kind of checking out and not paying attention to the meeting and being disrespectful. And I found it so interesting that the students would kind of point out, like, hey, we want to be a class who, are active listeners and, display win-win and, have all those good things. So I would sometimes have to start that conversation of like, hey, remember, we're all here during meeting time, that we all want to be listening. And, I would always alligator top the laptops because they were so into having their devices out. Luckily, we had the sort of yonder pouch, so they didn't have their phones, but they would have their computers open. And often they'd want to, well, I'm going to get to start on my work. And they'd have their computers open while someone's presenting because it was, the students would often run the meeting.